So welcome back. Yesterday, I believe it was 28th, I saw this trailer, this article on Triumph Over Evil. It comes out October 30th. So then I saw another video or um, article about a new film called Oracles of God, the New Testament. Okay, so this is by CBN. I know this was published September 24th of this year. So let's go over this article and then we'll watch the trailer. If you want to look at the other trailer that I did reviewed, you can just look in the description. It should be in there also, or in my page. Okay, so amongst renewed interest in the Bible, CBN Films' Oracles of God brings the New Testament origin story to theaters nationwide in partnership with Fathom Entertainment beginning November 2nd. So this Sunday, isn't it? Yeah. In a season of uncertainty and spiritual awakening, a new documentary revealing how the Gospels were written and preserved for generations. All across America, spiritual hunger is stirring as people flock to churches and open the Bible, many for the very first time. Oh, that's awesome. That's good to hear. God bless all you people looking open up the Bible for the first time and continuing on. With fresh eyes and searching hearts, interest in Jesus is surging, seen as rising online searches, soaring Bible sales, and popularity of biblical films. With Gen Z, the Zoomers got it, in particular experience a fresh spiritual awakening. CBN Films, I believe that's Christian Broadcasting Network, in partnership with Fathom Entertainment, leading specialty distributor of content to theatrical partners worldwide, announcing the theatrical release of Oracles of Gods, the story of the New Testament, on November 2nd, 3rd, and 5th. So there's only a few days that it's out. This new documentary explores how the Gospels and letters of the New Testament were written, preserved, and passed down as the most influential book in history. Directed by four-time Emmy nominee Aaron Zimmerman, whose 2017 docudrama "In Our Hands: The Battle for Jerusalem" was a standout performance by Fathom at the box office. Oracles of God brings history and faith together on the big screen. Zimmerman reflects on the film's journey. I guess this is her speaking. Let me just widen it for you because we all can see this. We began filming this series in 2017, but the pandemic, the Wuhan virus, and various conflicts in Israel caused significant production delays. However, the film release couldn't have come at a better moment. People around the world are rediscovering the message of the Bible and looking to the story of Jesus for hope and purpose. Oracles of God reveals how that story was first recorded and passed down to us. On college campuses, in churches, and across online platforms, a spiritual awakening is inspiring fresh conversations about Jesus and faith. Gen Z in particular is hungry to explore Christianity more deeply, understanding its roots. Yeah, because we lost our way, people. We lost our way. Oracles of God speaks directly to this moment by blending historical evidence with cinematic storytelling and to reveal how the life of Jesus in the New Testament were first recorded and preserved. Hail to the Catholic Church and Orthodox out there. The New Testament changed history. It changed lives, and is still changing lives today, said Gordon Robertson, executive producer and president of CBN. That's why he made Oracles of God. This film will show view the drama, the danger, and the divine power behind the greatest book of all time. You won't just watch history, you'll feel it. You'll you will live it, and you will never forget it. Matters of faith, including inspirational storytelling and documentaries, have long been a key part of Fathom's wide array of specialty content offerings for theaters. With Oracles of God, we are very pleased to partner with CBN Films in bringing this engaging biblical film to audiences across the nation, said Ray Nutt, Chief Executive Officer for Fathom Entertainment. That's good. Dr. Craig Evans, hey, people want to see movies. People want to see something good. That'd be awesome. A New Testament scholar featured in the film added questions about how the Gospels came together are best answered by evidence. The evidence from manuscripts, early citations, archaeology points to clear the New Testament arising from the first generation of Christians who preserved the text with great care. Oracles of God presents the evidence in a way that speaks to all generations hungry to understand the story of Jesus. The tickets are out there. Let's particular theater boxes. I guess there's a couple of theaters. Oracle of God, the story of the New Testament, explores the decades following the resurrection of Jesus, when his followers began spreading his teaching, first by word of mouth and then in writing. Viewers will trace the composition of the Gospels by those closest to Jesus, the circulation of letters, such as Paul's among the early churches, the ways the early church fathers confirmed and preserved the sacred text. Through expert interviews, historical reenactments, and archaeological evidence, the film uncovers who wrote the New Testament and when they wrote it. The journey through scriptures, early history affirms that only the integrity of the biblical text, but also faithful legacy of those who ensured it would reach generations to come. And that's about CBN. Yeah, I was right. Christian Broadcasting. So let's watch this trailer, see how this goes. And let's start from the beginning. This is Fathom. What the? Where'd you go? Here you go. That's weak.
Many people have set out to write accounts about the events that have been fulfilled among us. We did not follow cleverly devised stories, but we were eyewitnesses of His Majesty.
The Gospels in the 2nd century were called the Apostolic Memoirs. Jesus remembered.
Drink this and remember me.
There was urgency. We need to get these traditions down before we lose the eyewitness accounts.
Little girl.
Let's go out some of this. The reenactments. Hope it's good. Probably go see this one. Definitely gonna go see the Exorcist one. Let's continue on.
Arise. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called the children of God.
John is written by a variety of people.
This may be the only one that's a genuine eyewitness testimony.
There is evidence that more than one person contributes to the letter.
Now, what are the internal clues as to who this person is?
Only God knows. And He's not telling.
Is it you? Why do you ask me about Jesus, the Son of God?
Take him away!
Why would anyone make it up?
Certainly one of the most neglected but most important women in the New Testament shows up in Romans 16.
This letter is from Paul, a servant of Jesus Christ.
Who is she?
Christianity did not begin in a lie, and we can and we must demonstrate this.
Let me know what you guys think. I'm probably gonna see this on Sunday. Like I said, it's what's that? I should have the dates here. 2nd, 3rd, and 5th. But I'm definitely going to see the Exorcist one on October 30th. So, well, stay safe and God bless. Have a good one.